Welcome to Scott's Slasher World. This week, I'm going to be showing off some of my latest pickups, and at the end of the video, I have a few more horror films to recommend for your perfect Halloween. First up this week is Jurassic Park for the Sega Genesis.
Imagine you wake up in Jurassic Park and you're a raptor. You have sharp teeth and 7-inch claws, and since you've been extinct for 65 million years, you'd be in a really bad mood.
This game right here was given to me by my buddy Justin, also known as Master Meets Gaming on YouTube. I will put his YouTube link in the video description so you can follow along. So Jurassic Park for the Sega Genesis is a classic game. You can actually play as not only Dr. Grant, but as the Raptor. And that's the way to play. I've been playing this, so as soon as I got it, I popped it in and I started playing as the Raptor. Now, if you play as Dr. Grant, it is super, super difficult. But if you play as the Raptor, it's not so hard and it's way more fun. This right here is a sweet copy. Thank you so much, Justin. Look at this. It's got the book. The case is in perfect shape. This game was so much fun back in the day to play because I remember playing as the Raptor and then trying to play as Dr. Grant, and I don't even know if I ever made it past the first stage as Dr. Grant. Like I said, I'm on stage 3 right now with the Raptor. Cool booklet. There's a little shot of it. But like I said, awesome game, and I'm super excited to add this one to the ever-growing Sega Genesis collection. Next up this week, and just in time for Halloween, is this awesome Super 7 Halloween 2 blood-splattered Michael Myers figure. Man, this reaction figure is awesome. I got this at Cheap Thrills Records in Princeton, West Virginia during their 25% off sale. I think as the airing of this video, you probably have about 30 minutes to get to Thrills before that sale's over. And I think they may have a DVD sale still going on. You may want to check Facebook or give them a call. But man, I was super thrilled when I was talking to Sean and saw this one right up at the counter, and he let me know about the sale. Super excited to add this to the collection, and man, I love Halloween 2. It's one of my favorite movies. I consider Halloween 1 and 2 as one movie, and I consider them as my favorite movie of all time. Love the Halloween series. It's really what got me into horror as a kid. I hope they keep making them. You can keep making them until the end of time, and I'll be okay with it. Next up this week is this Scooby-Doo t-shirt that my mom picked up for me. I really dig the artwork on this shirt, and it is very Halloween appropriate. I also got 2 comic books that I picked up from Lost Legion Games and Comics. First up is Hallows Eve #1. Gosh, I love that cover. That is so cool. And then I had to pick up Ghost Rider #12. I really love this series. Actually, I started with #13 and I've been going on, and I loved it so much that I went back. So yeah, I'm up to like 13, 14, 15, I believe. I'm digging the story. The story that I picked up is, this is actually the start of it, is Ghost Rider is now chasing his brother, Danny Ketch, who's my favorite Ghost Rider, but look at Danny. He looks awesome. Yeah, Johnny Blaze is trying to track down his brother. He doesn't know it yet until the very end of this issue. But you've probably seen me show off the cover of this comic book before, so I went ahead and picked up this issue, which starts the whole story. That's all for this week in front of the camera. Stay tuned to the end of the video because I have those horror film recommendations to make your Halloween extra special this year. And before I go, please help me grow this channel by leaving me a comment, liking, subscribing, and hitting that bell notification so you never miss a video. First up is Trick or Treat. Last week I recommended Trick or Treat, different film altogether. This is an 80s film. It does star Gene Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne, but they're not the main characters. Gene Simmons sort of helps move the story along, but I'll turn the back here. So it's actually about a teenager named Eddie who gets the last copy, the last copy of his rock idol, Sammy Kerr, who's just died in like a fire. I'm gonna read the back real quick. So Eddie is a typical all-American teenager, at least he was until he fell under the evil spell of rock music. Now he's obsessed with the heavy metal superstar idol Sammy Kerr, who was killed in a hotel fire. Eddie becomes the recipient of the only copy of Kerr's unreleased album, which when played backwards sends a message of destruction and as Halloween approaches. Eddie begins to realize this isn't only rock and roll, it's life and death, and he must draw the line to thwart the mission. Man, this movie is awesome. You've got to check it out. Like I said, got Ozzy Osbourne, Mark Price, Gene Simmons. It is so good. The soundtrack by Fastway. Man, this is a great movie. Check this out if you can. Now, I love Texas Chainsaw 1, and I do love Texas Chainsaw 2. Even though Texas Chainsaw 2 goes way into the comedy, this one comes back to more of the roots of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This one stars William Butler, Ken Foray, Viggo Mortensen. This is R.A. Mahelhoff. He plays Leatherface in this one. Does a great job. I highly recommend this one. It's got a really cool story, some cool kills. I really enjoy this one. And the last Halloween recommendation is Tourist Trap. This one is a really fun, creepy film. Really enjoyed this one. Directed by David Schmoller and executive produced by Charles Band. This was an Empire Pictures film before Full Moon came along. But this one, really, really fun, really, really good. And I feel like a lot of people don't know about Tourist Trap. Definitely check this one out. I will see everybody next Sunday, and I hope everybody has a happy Halloween.